I'm really excited to demo the Integration Hub. It may seem odd to be excited about integrations because let's be honest, they are commodity. But I think a lot of vendors in the marketplace have gotten integrations wrong. When we think about Integration Hub, we solve for a number of things. First, it should be easy to onboard an integration. Second, it should be easy to opt in or out of the permissions that are required for an integration or requested for an integration. And when a customer opts out of giving certain permissions, the integration should still function. And then finally, it should be clear what the effect of removing or not providing permissions are on the ability to deliver service or use that integration effectively. I think we've addressed all of these problems and challenges with Integration Hub, and it's why I'm excited to show it to you today. So let's dive in. We've got our integrations and the categories of the different integrations on the left, but let's talk about what it's like to onboard an integration first. So we're going to go ahead and do that with Jira. You can see all the different ticketing systems and the different ways you can onboard Jira. I'm going to go with an API key. I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to hit continue. And then I'm going to be brought to a page where now we're going to explain the permissions and then the impact. The impact is if you don't grant us these permissions, then these skills or these pieces of functionality won't work. So as you're onboarding and creating the keys and associating the keys with the scopes, you can understand what we're asking for and why we're asking for it. Anytime you see a little shield, that means that if you don't grant us that permission, we will actually prevent you from onboarding because we can't actually deliver service without the ability to, for example, add a Jira comment, which would make sense as you think about servicing a ticketing system. So that's the first stop here is the clarity of permissions and how it maps to skills. Now let's talk about skills. As we go in and look, skills are our abstraction, our way to describe the capabilities that integration offers within the Fixify platform. So as you see here, there's a skill called add new comment. It's required, meaning you have to grant us the permissions to add a new comment or we'll prevent you from onboarding that device. That's kind of key because we don't want to be in a state where we can't deliver service, but you think you've successfully onboarded the device. Not every skill, as you can tell, is required. We also will give you a list of the permissions we're requesting and a little bit of a summary as to why. And then finally, we have health checks. Our goal here is to always be aware of the state of a connection to our customers and to surface all the different ways it can go wrong. So we try to have a one-to-one mapping of health checks to skills, meaning we can say that this skill is healthy or unhealthy based on the health check. And this gives you a good sense of the current state of the integration. As you onboard or offboard permissions, this page and the skills page obviously change. This is how we've kind of tried to address the three different challenges, making it easy with a wizard to onboard, making it clear with permissions what we need and why, and then making it so that you can see what is active or inactive when you decide not to give certain permissions. So that's the Integration Hub. If you want to learn more, check out the blog or reach out and we'd be happy to give you a more in-depth demo.